You proud of that? I'm sorry, Stanley. Sorry, dog.
The NBA on 2K
Accept my
Sports
apology.
welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball.
We still
Along with
friends?
Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And here's Embiid. From the line. Basket counts.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Pass to Porter. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans with the ball. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari, all these guys are in that sick.
Eso no me importa, yo sigo en lo mío. La gente sabe cómo soy, por eso están conmigo. Saben que soy un gordo, japaro con estilo. Muy caro que se comió el panorama con un solo bocado. Siempre lo han criticado porque siempre fui raro. Nunca dicen lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado. Que escapo de la casa y la plaza lo he escuchado. Y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se tragaron todo lo que me vomitaron. Mucho bla bla bla, pero no hacen nada. Como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey, no entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With
That nigga got a
Richard
Monte
Jefferson
Ellis.
and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. So Memphis will get the first possession. Ellis surveying the D. Launches a three. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Maxey. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Batum.
And Iguodala's calling card really has always been his defense. And right there, he impacts the shot with another dose of that in-your-face D.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And here's New Orleans now. Here's Ivy. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Ellis outside. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. On the wing, Batum. 5 to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Oh, the steady defensive hand of Iguodala, exceptional at reading shooters and stifling them.
Here's Ivy. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis with the ball. Maxey with it. Picked up by Thompson. Maxey attacking. And And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And so it's Memphis with it.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Come get it, come get it.
Now here's Batum. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Here's Ivy. The three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Batum. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Iguodala, right side. Thompson looking for an opening. Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Clay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Ellis outside. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is tough.
Now here's Iguodala. Pass to Embiid. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good off the back rim and in. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
I think DeAndre Ayton not that fast.
And look at Ayton get up there. I have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
From deep Harden. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Mills. He takes it in.
That's a brick.
Barnes can't get it to go. So Booker will bring it up for New Orleans. Healed from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Memphis trails by 5. Here's Mills. Covington in the corner. .46 seconds left to play in the first. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Richardson. And here's Barnes for 3. He can't hit that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Embiid with it. 7 points in the game. It's good. He's got 9.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Richardson, no luck. Booker with no one around. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside, Covington. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And that concludes the first quarter of play. New Orleans on top as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. We've got more in store for you. And hope you've enjoyed enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
The ball
And
goes
out of
to the
bounds as
away
Memphis
team.
gains possession. Memphis trails by 7. Ellis in the post. Outside, Batum. Abdul-Jabbar. It's tipped.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And here's Booker from the arc. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
And here is Ellis. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. They shoot again.
Good defense.
Pass to Collins. Shoots over Hachimura. Shot by Collins, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Martin wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And even if Martin goes through ups and downs in other parts of his game, they can still depend on his three-point shooting. He tends to be very consistent from long range.
First team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Richardson.
And Richardson drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside, Martin. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis.
What you got against snipers, dog?
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Batum, the screen. The kick out to
But hey, I use snipers.
6 to shoot.
What you got against snipers?
Monte Ellis.
Oh, yes, the turnaround.
And Ellis known as a volume shooter, especially from the mid-range there, where he can be deadly.
The drive.
Oh, my goodness!
Okay, that's just insane.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up, though, right? Letting it all go.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
Martin for 3. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Pass to Martin. Now Malone. Defended by Abdul-Jabbar. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And now a 10-point New Orleans lead. Ellis outside. Here's Batum. It's stolen by Hachimura. Iguodala outside. From downtown. They get the rebound. Outside for Martin. Launches it. Maxey grabs the miss.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Here's Iguodala.
Have mercy. Wow. And how about the level of concentration from Iguodala? Able to take some punishment on the finish there.
The drive by Ellis. Left side, Maxey. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Screen by Malone. Here's Ivy. Pass to Smith. Iguodala left side. 5 on the clock. Thompson from long range. And again, no good by New Orleans. Back to Iguodala. Over Richardson. Shots good by Iguodala. Iguodala's got the lead up to 14 now for New Orleans. Back to Maxey. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To end the cold streak. 2 points. That one goes.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's New Orleans. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every
This nigga got a John Wall.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Embiid. Off the left rim and out. Memphis trails by 12.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy. And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Here's Iguodala. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. Let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Memphis trails by 12. Mills looking it over. It's deflected.
Good block.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one.
New Orleans leading by 12. Healed outside. There's the 3. Tries again. Kicks it out to Harden. Booker outside. Over Wall. Rebounded by Covington. Memphis with the ball. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Ayton. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
Harden outside. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Harden's got 6 points. And it's Mills with the ball for Memphis. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Collins. Here's Ayton. He's guarded by Markkanen. Outside, Wall. Now a timeout called by Memphis. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan. Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Here's Mills. And the rejection by Smith. Harden outside. From deep three-point range. And another three for New Orleans.
There's that unlimited range that James Harden and maybe a couple other guys on the planet can shoot from. He just shoots the deep ball with such confidence.
Good.
DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
From deep, Harden. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 12.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Covington. Got a piece of it.
Love the effort on defense from Hield. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains
The ball
possession.
goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Mills. Pass to Collins. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. Now, here's Ivy. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
.44 seconds left in the third. Fires from deep.
I'ma stand on the business when it's time. I get paper in the morning when I'm waking up. Make my put my rest in the wall, now it's growing good. Diamond chain get this swinging, they know it's us. They know it's me. Pinky ring get this singing like Jodeci. Double line, they came with a notary. I see stars, I'ma start like it's supposed to be. Only way I can go to sleep. When my needed me, bought 100 piece. Paddock on my wrist, a masterpiece. Put some diamonds on her and some double C. I'm up, kicking my like I won the World Cup. Kick it. Baby girl need a crush. Hunters keep coming, you know that's a must. If you talking money,
2K? Try to get on 2K, Stanley. Trying to say that like good or something. That nigga suck. All right, I'm my dog. I got an hour special for you. Huh? Nigga, y'all seen the gameplay footage of Dead Island 2, man? I might have sent it y'all, boy.
never help with none of you. You doing a lot of capping, watch when I catch them. We could have been superstars. Remember when we were. We switched like a. We could have been superstars. Help it now, I'm reminiscing. Remember when we were. You know different, cousin. We switched like a. Track hard with the kick. When I slide. Bet I move my when I'm outside, so they don't ran down. I knew it was fake, but I still, cause I'm a gremlin.
I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. I said I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin.
Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Yao with it. Picked up by Thompson. Out to the right wing. And the three ball is good.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open team.
Now, here's Ivy. Knocked away. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And here's Iguodala outside. Come on. Pass to Ivy. Atlanta with the rebound.